Dark Files, The Icebox Murders. Imagine opening your refrigerator, only to find dismembered human body parts neatly stacked alongside your groceries. This isn't the plot of a horror film. This is a real crime. And the killer? He vanished without a trace. Welcome to Dark Files, where we unearth the darkest, most chilling mysteries the world has to offer. Today we dive into the gruesome 1965 case known as the Icebox Murders. A crime so bizarre, it still haunts Houston, Texas to this day. It was Father's Day, June 23rd, 1965. Worried neighbors hadn't seen Fred and Edwina Rogers, an elderly couple living in a quiet Houston neighborhood. A family member called the police for a welfare check. What officers found inside was straight out of a nightmare. The house seemed normal at first, but the kitchen refrigerator told a different story. Inside were dismembered human limbs, carefully wrapped in butcher paper. Police soon realized these weren't just random victims. They were Fred and Edwina Rogers, brutally murdered and stored like leftovers in their own home. The horror didn't end there. Fred had been bludgeoned to death with a claw hammer, his eyes gouged out. Edwina had been beaten and shot execution style. Their organs were found flushed down the toilet, but here's where it gets even stranger. Despite the grisly scene, there was hardly any blood. The killer had meticulously cleaned up after the crime, leaving investigators baffled. Suspicion quickly turned to the couple's reclusive son, Charles Rogers. A brilliant geophysicist and former Navy pilot, Charles was known for being highly intelligent but socially distant. He shared the same house, but was rarely seen by neighbors. When police searched his bedroom, they found it meticulously organized with maps and survival books, but no sign of Charles. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Theories swirled. Some believed Charles had snapped after years of family tension. Others speculated he was involved in covert government operations, even linking him to the JFK assassination conspiracy. But no solid evidence ever surfaced. Despite manhunts and international investigations, Charles Rogers was never found. Officially declared dead in 1975, his fate remains a mystery. Nearly 60 years later, the Icebox Murders remain unsolved. A gruesome crime, a missing son, and questions that may never be answered. What do you think happened to Charles Rogers? Was he a cold-blooded killer or part of something even darker? Let us know your theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this dive into the dark, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. More chilling mysteries await in the next episode of Dark Files.